Blessed evening, Ritanya. Blessed evening to all our brothers and sisters who are viewing this session on live or recorded. How are you doing, Ritanya, today?
I'm doing great, Vichi. How are you doing?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Especially the subject of what we are discussing on health is an very close to heart subject to almost every human, I would say, but more so for fitness freak like us. So yes, this is a very empowered series. Looking forward for the conversation today. For those viewers who are new to our platform and watching it for the first time, either live or recorded, this is the series all about you. We are here from My Life, My Voice platform on the journey to empower almost 1 billion people by 2030 by very simple techniques and liberate many of our limiting beliefs within us using the simple technique and live a very powerful that dream life we always wanted to. With that, Ritania, let's get into our topic. Yesterday we did talk at a very high level. It is very interesting. Like when I first came to know about handwriting, my journey, if I could say, in this one, when I moved from the advanced retreat to the health, that stethoscope really attracted me.
Yeah.
It was my father's dream that I become a doctor. I was so scared of blood. I skipped that whole medical exam itself and moved on to the engineering line. However, that dream of, oh, I couldn't do what my father asked was always there back of my mind. And so when that stethoscope was there on that, the material, I felt I should attend. At least now, without needle, I can learn about health and
Yeah.
I can cure. That would be something. But when I went in and the way the academy taught us, and afterwards the way it has been explored with a real life example with so many people, seen so many testimonial, it's such an amazing eye opener for me. It's not about just how handwriting is saying about health, but more so one important element, which is how emotions are having such a profound impact on our health.
Yeah.
And we are known for handling emotions through graphotherapy. That means it's a direct correlation that we
Yes.
could empower our emotions in a positive way, which empowers our health directly.
Yeah.
That's what my simple understanding, Ritanya. I would like to hear from you and also any deeper one single element which we could pick it up for today's conversation.
Yes. Even when I got to know about, the inner physician thing and, how your handwriting can talk so much about your health and just changing little strokes in your writing, how it can change your health status. That was mind blowing. And I was like, I was so surprised if my handwriting can change my health status.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to, learn something like that. And as you said, yes, we couldn't become doctors, but today we are here, not as
Yeah.
doctors, but we are almost there. We are able to recognize what's happening, and we are going to, we can help people to give therapy and, help themselves to cure themselves. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so
Absolutely.
that itself
It's
is
such a Sorry, please go ahead. Please go
yeah,
ahead.
that's actually you feel blessed to have some knowledge, something like that. And if you can help people with that's a lot, lot more you can achieve. That's an achievement actually. So yes.
That's
And
very true.
I always wished, because I lost my mom recently last year. So
Sorry to
if I knew all this science, then I wished, that made me why I'm here. That's the, that was an inspiration, that when I heard people talking about, even I wanted to do, and I wish I could have helped my mom. So because yeah, it's a long story then. But yes, today let's. I think we need to come back. We will have a lot of things to share like that. We will talk today. We will talk about our emotions and how our emotions can, impact our health. So the lot of emotions we can talk about. But what is that we are talking today, Viji? What do you feel? What is the right uh, thing to start with? Because as we are starting the series of health now, yes, every emotion is connected to your health. So, yes, what is that we are talking today?
Two important points, if I may say it before we could talk about what emotions. One is you made a wonderful point in terms of when we know we lost the loved ones,
Yeah,
we feel so much about it, and we during the time in desperation we go through so many information, and we'll be looking for any one single rays of hope also we would like to
yes,
try. I do remember my husband's brother when he passed away because of cancer. It went through, we were going through, my husband was reading after reading after reading to anything, and family is full of doctors, and everybody was trying their level best to see whether this can help, that can help. And that time I wished I knew about graphotherapy. That could have been one another attempt. The other point which I wanted to equally note from what you just now said is this is a journey where we are joining hands with the medical world and doing that small little bit of complementary act which could take a major step towards a healthy life as a society. I repeatedly say this every other forum. Graphotherapy is a great supplementary to the medical science to support and empower the mind. Many a times, if you see the doctor's one advice, which is a universal advice, is that we can give you medicine, but you need to keep your mind in a very healthy state. You need to be believing, you need to be confident. That is the part where we are humming very, very heavily. Like
yes,
people who, talk about little bit about cancer people who are affected by cancer. I have been part of to some of these the helping group where you go. So what do we do in that? We generally go and talk to them, make them feel soothing. But why do that when we affected? Why can't? I was thinking always, is there a way in which we could come to know little earlier, as well as is there a way in which we could start preventing people feeling from all of these different emotions?
yeah,
So talking about it with those 2 points, I thought it's a close to heart of ours to make it clear also that we are here together to support the miracle what medical science is doing and complementing with our service, joining hands with them to empower their medical service through empowering the mind and having the balance of emotional state. What is a better way to do? It's always rewriting your brain, and the graphotherapy is nothing but the ECG of the brain. With that, we could start with Ritanya, the most impactful emotions in the world, which is the root cause for many, many, that is stress.
yes,
Stress is like, it's like a very casual word these days, even to the little kid. If
yes,
you see any of these, they use it very casually and normally for some of these Instagram videos and stuff like that. The way the kid would say, "I am stressed, or don't trouble me."
yes,
Look at that word has become so impactful to the brain, and the more we stress upon some of these emotions, it has such a high impact to the body. I think we could start with the stress, Ritanya. What do you say?
yes, definitely. Because stress is something that is what That's the start of everything. That's the
Yeah.
start of everything in every aspect of your life. When it comes to health, when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to your money matters, everything, that's when it starts. So I think
Yeah.
it is, valid to start from stress, and how, long term stress can lead to so and so diseases in you. And many of us, we know, because of stress, so and so diseases are already, they're already inside your body now. We know it.
Yeah.
And how to fix it? Because of stress, I'm not able to fix it. This is the common word. Because what people feel is they are waiting for some situations to change in their life. So thinking that situation is going to reduce their stress level. But stress is something like one after the other. If one is solved, the other one is already there. The problems keep coming in our life. So that means the stress keeps continuing. So how are we supposed to work on it when in this busy life, in this kind of, very competitive life in every field? So still we need to fix our stress,
Yeah. The
right?
moment you say competitive, invariably one thing comes, how can I become better?
Yeah,
It's not how am I beating, keeping that logic also, right? How can I become better?
yeah,
Become better means change.
yes,
Change means you need to do something different from earlier.
yes,
And it's a very natural phenomena as a human, and it's all psychologists have that view, and that's what we do in our NLP and other areas as well. That if you are trying to do something new, that is breaking the pattern. The
yes,
moment you are breaking the pattern, there is something which starts differently in the way the body is functioning. That is the stress. That stress could be positive by you realizing it and consciously accepting it, which becomes a powerful, what we call motivational emotional strength. But if you are not having the awareness and allowing that change of emotion stored in your body, and without realizing it, you are ignoring and you are suppressing, it is another way, and people call that in a definition wise as stress. That stress is what we are talking here. Where, like the way you put it, if I am busy. See, the moment somebody says busy, you get into some picture in your mind and it creates some emotion within you. For some people, it could be the butterfly in your tummy, it could be for somebody your heartbeat increasing, or for somebody, it could be something going on in your brain or in your forehead. The way it comes is different, but that powerful emotion is what we are talking, and understanding that is the most important. What is in your thinking is creating the possibilities of stress coming into your life is one important awareness, and that is why we repeatedly ask people to join us. Give us your handwriting, give us your signature, so that you would know which are those soft spots which are actually creating the important, the stress coming into or sneaking slowly into your body without you even realizing it.
yes, definitely. And that is supposed to be addressed first
Yep,
for everybody.
yep,
Stress is something
absolutely.
supposed to be addressed first. So, and which is
Very true.
very critical. I'm sure people who suffer, with stress, the anxiety issues, I think nowadays, though, even as you said, the kids, college going, everybody, they have these kind of emotions. And because of the education system, also what we have, it's like very competitive, as I said again. And the pressure of, the parents, the kids are also under stress because of the studies and the performance issues. So everything is a stress. The moment you can't reach there, it's a stress. Any
Yeah,
field.
yeah, yeah. And
So
the only way is like the way we put our title, stress reliever through your pen, through your own hand, and rewrite that pattern of relieving and release things. Don't get it stored and become layer after layer, and that is the starting point for many diseases. There is no direct correlation, but there is a correlation what people are researching, and that's where the emotional therapy management is becoming a main light in the medical world. How the emotions, which type of emotions are causing what kind of impact to the body is becoming more and more a hot topic in the medical world. One point which is very surprising is that the more people are getting stressed, it also creates not directly as a stress, it creates lot other emotions. So this stress is like a mothership,
yeah,
and then it creates so many things within, like if I may say, resentment
yeah,
is another emotion which we will be seeing it as we speak in this in this series.
yeah,
So appreciate, you cannot avoid certain things because you are already into the world of competitive nature, whether you like it or not. It is like the Mumbai train. If you wanted to get into the Mumbai train, you just have to stand in that crowd. You will not even realize when the train stops, you are just taken in. And if you are on the right side in the train inside when your station is coming, and you just have to align yourself whether the platform is coming left side or right side, just align with the crowd, you will be pushed into the platform. So it is very simple metaphor or an example, but very powerful. Stress comes in because you are part of the system which
yes,
is running for many things. We wanted to achieve so many things in the shortest possible. That itself is against the clock of the nature, and then you get into stress. I think enough of stress. Getting into the stress.
no, no.
Ritan.
Talking too much about it is also like, people feel, oh, this is also too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking about it, speaking about it, that also might give them little more stress. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think today we could close with that, and we would request our viewers, brothers and sisters, to think about it and put all questions. Is it making reflect upon your own life? Tell us about what you think. We are not here to say the problems. We strongly believe in. That's why this whole series is Empower Self. We are not going to show the, why are we showing the mirror? Sometimes showing the mirror is what to tell you where you are, how deeply you got into, and come out. We are very strong believer of come out, and we have techniques which you will see it from tomorrow, and let's pick it up from tomorrow. What do you say, Ritanya?
yes, yes, definitely, Vijay. We have
All
lots
right.
to, you know, offer to the audience.
Yeah,
So do it tomorrow then.
absolutely. Do
Yeah.
the honor of introducing us, and we'll close our session today.
Yes, Vijay. Thank you so much. And dear viewers, we have spoken so much about health and how it is connected to your handwriting, and every single stroke talks so much about your health as well. So that's why we have been telling to send your samples, writing samples, so get to know about your health status. We have been speaking about your personality, but now we have started the series of health. I think this is something which is very serious, and everybody should know about themselves first. At least I feel most of you will be ready to know about your health status without tricking. And that's the easiest one, to know about yourself. So yes, it's the high time for you guys to, we are already knocking your door. Please open. Okay. So yes, thank you so much once again, for all the viewers who's watching. And we are going to sign off now. And that's my partner, Vijay Lakshmi Ramchandran, and myself, Ritanya Nachiket. We are internationally certified graphotherapists and also handwriting analysts. Thank you so much once again. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you, Ritanya. Have a blessed day.